All right, good morning, evening, afternoon, something YouTube and everyone else. I do have my boys in this little Banshee group that I'm kind of liking, but hey, so we got our guys Banshee looking real good right here. Today's video is going to be all about getting that rear end installed. Why is the swing arm sitting up there, you may ask? It's sitting up there because there's two little spacers that go on the outside of the swing arm that was missing, so it gave it a little bit too much play, and I didn't like that, so I ordered them. So seeing by that diagram right there, it just took a little bit of time to get here, which was nothing crazy, but they're here now. We're gonna go hit that swing arm reinstall. We're gonna get the linkage, the shock, all that stuff back in. I'm gonna see if the carrier needs new bearings. If so, we're gonna get that swapped out in the video as well. Get the rear bumper installed. I mean, we're gonna get a lot done. I don't know about the rear bumper yet because I wanna get those brackets, those supports. So when I'm dealing with that, I just wanna deal with all that at one point in time. Skid plate, all that installed, up to where we're just putting the wheels on. So I just want it to be pretty much done back there in the back end, so that in the next video after this, it'll just be doing the wheels and tires and getting those prepped up and getting this thing sitting on the ground as a complete roller. Then we got miscellaneous things like the Nerf bars, and we have all that. But we're gonna quit talking, take a quick look at the machine now. We're gonna go over the machine at the very end, as we always do, just to make sure that we're on par with where we're going and how this build's looking. All right, yeah, so I'm going to post a couple pictures right here and some video of just what the Banshee looked like when we first got it. Absolutely beautiful blue and black machine, and you're going to see what we're going to do with all those blue and black things, or those extra blue and black things on the next Banshee. But for right now, we're going to jump right into this one. So don't mind a couple of the tools that are sitting in the background. I mean, I always have so much stuff in here and bolts and stuff, but let's focus on this freaking beauty. So we have the Works shocks, which have been custom powder coated. They are the Peacock Pink and the Illusion Purple up top. We have an Illusion Purple brake line bracket that we have there. I think we have 70 centimeter brake lines going up to the top. We do have the hubs. The hubs are Cerakoted. Hold on. The knuckles are Cerakoted. The hubs are powder coated with the Peacock Pink. The brakes and all that clean and looked absolutely wonderful. It is dusty from being sitting in here and me doing all the work, so when we take it out, it's going to look pristine. Once I get this thing on wheels and we wash it off for the first time, it's going to be crazy looking to get all that overspray. Not overspray, but like, I don't know if you can see it, but see it, powder dust all over everything. So we have all that installed. I love where the resis are sitting right there. And we're good to go. So the next thing we're going to be doing in this video part is just getting this back end installed. We already had it dangling there, but as I stated, it had too much play. We have these washers that I already installed one. Not really a big install thing, but as you see, it sits in there. It's kind of like an additional spacer, and it takes up that extra tolerance right there. So we're going to get this swing arm installed, have it hanging, get the linkage and all that stuff reinstalled, get everything cleaned, greased up, looking good, so this looks as close to new as possible. So we're going to carefully get the, nope, we'll get a little bit of weight in the back. All right, let's give this one more shot. So that's installed. We're going to get the nut on and everything else. So all the other hardware is going to be new in this besides the one bolt that has the grease zerk. So I'm going to just use this to hang that up there. And this is the bolt that I'm talking about. That goes there. The hardware on this side. We have our pink linkage part already installed, and we will lift this up and see if we can get that in there. All right, and then the shock is going to go from there to there. I have extra thread left out. OCD side of me kind of wants to cut that down, but I'm not going to. So I want to go ahead and get the lower part installed first if we can. Yeah. Let me get those back. So my camera was off and I did miss it, but we got the linkage in there. I got everything in there. I just love how clean this freaking machine is looking right about now. Let's just see, get real close. Even though it looks clean, look at that. Dust. So, you know, we'll get it here as a roller here shortly and soon enough, but we're going to get the carrier in there. Check that out. All this linkage and stuff is new. This is solid as a rock back here, and it does what and it is great. We go ahead and put the rear bumper on. I decided to just leave these upper ones loose because this is where those extended supports are going to go. They'll just use this right here. But yeah, we're moving along. We're working with it. Kind of hyped, really hyped. But carrier, axle, I need to go ahead and soak the sprocket and hubs right here. I need to go ahead and get those soaked so that we can get those blasted and cleaned up so that they look good. We're going to get those powder coated as well, just to, you know, give it a little bit more offset. So we'll be back on. We'll get ready to do those things. All right, so we have the rear end kind of on there for the most part. We went ahead and got the hubs, both with the pink. We're going to leave the axle as it is. We're going to put a pink spacer, a purple spacer, then the hub on here, and then we're going to be good. We'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm liking this. Pink. Purple. Pink. Sky looks good. I like that too. Little small touches make it look good. All right, everyone. So we do have this whole rear end on there and smooth as freaking butter. So we do have the brake master cylinder, which is being dried from the Cerakote right now. We went ahead and put the locking nuts back on, or the nuts, and we put the pins back in to be able to hold it all on. Only thing we're waiting on to come in the mail is a couple of hard bolts. I think I got like the 12.9 to go through here. The ones that came here are fine, but with everything being new and stainless, I just decided to go ahead and get 2 new ones to put in there for them. But the brake will be mounted up here shortly, but it's not necessarily to hold this video up. We have the whole back end done, and we are off to the freaking races. Soon in the next video, we'll be doing is disassembling and breaking down the tires and rims, getting those all powder coated as well, getting those reinstalled, and we actually have this thing as a roller hopefully tomorrow. But we'll see how that works. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And if you're interested in any of the other content I do, here's the 2005 Yamaha Banshee that I do right here. And here is the 2009 Raptor 700 that I've done here.